In other news tonight, the Gus Macker tournament is supposed to tip off in just a few weeks, but there were still questions tonight about the location. The Grand Island Town Board and tournament officials have finally hammered out details.
A 3-hour meeting just wrapped up in the last 10 minutes. News 4's George Rickard is there live on Grand Island with the latest.
Yeah, the event is less than 5 weeks away, and organizers have been on pins and needles because the Grand Island Town Board had not given its formal approval, until about 5 minutes ago, and even then the vote was 3-1. Now, the city of Buffalo hosted the 3-on-3 basketball tournament for 22 years. Some years, fights broke out. Some years, there were no problems. The city no longer wants to do it. Darien Lake hosted one year and opted not to do it again. Grand Island residents had mixed opinions on whether the town should allow this.
Who is going to be responsible for all the garbage for the basketball games? I, as a taxpayer, refuse to pay 1 cent.
There's a problem. No one will remember the Gus Macker. They'll remember the incident in Grand Island.
We're trying to promote the island. They're trying to bring things here, and I don't understand why everything keeps getting shot down.
For businesses, the more traffic, the better. We want traffic here. And if a business is going to stand here and tell me it's not going to benefit them, then they're not doing enough to benefit themselves by all this traffic coming here. Because it's a lot of exposure, that's a lot of people. And you prepare for it. You take ownership of it, and you do the best you can.
Now, town officials admit they have never hosted a 2-day event this big, so the way they worded it is that they reaffirm their support for the Gus Macker tournament as long as conditions are met. Conditions like getting a $3 million umbrella insurance policy. Conditions like providing enough parking spots. The organizer believes he only needs about 1,300 parking spots. Town officials aren't so sure. So town officials reserve the right to pull the plug even days in advance if those conditions aren't met. But the organizer says they will be met for sure. And incidentally, that tournament is going to take place right here in the parking lot of Town Hall, among other places, with 500 teams of 3 in the last weekend of August.